On this episode of Legends of Storm's Eye.
The light just kind of eats away at his human skin, and just this column of black ooze, vaguely human-shaped, collapses into a pool.
This is what you get when you have a lawyer at the table.
A being wrought of pure evil.
I am the law!
You are not.
We have evidence!
You have it all figured out, don't you?
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
First,
Welcome.
I'm going to say that unfortunately we don't have Jack here with us because the person behind Jack, Natalie, is away in another country. So sadly, we do not have her. I will be piloting Jack's character through combat and, making her say things like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Let's be reasonable.
Solid improv.
we have in her place Marty Kintu.
Yay!
Marty, who are you playing?
Randall.
Ooh.
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed.
All right, and can you tell us anything about Randall Tumblewind?
He's a paladin. And I have been spending a lot of time researching as a spy, a watchman, trying to find out all the corrupt cops in the area. Oh. And I'm being helped by these wonderful fellows here. And hopefully, we catch them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dang right.
Ow!
Can we clarify who these wonderful fellows are? Because I know there's...
Will all the wonderful people please introduce? Let's start off with the man who needs no name, but who's going to give it anyway, because that's just what he does.
Can't help himself.
My name's Legacy Falconer, and I'm a lawyer. I helped people.
I vouch for him.
You vouch for me. I've been helping people as long as I can. I have a bit of a history with my father. He's a very powerful person.
Moving on, Iggy.
I'm Iggy Kelderkoning. I am a dwarf from the island of Kram. I am a rogue, and I'm the superhero, Night. And I'm here to help and make good.
I am Glenda Grooveback. I am a very short and unattractive human in her 70s with a zest for life and sexual interactions. I am a drunken monk, and I'm not very strong, but I will whip you.
It sounds so sexy when and a new taste for life and sexual interaction.
And I'll whip you.
I also have a
Swipe right. Please.
Vip right.
I'm Thrastok, a paladin. I've sworn an oath of vengeance. I smite bad things and I kill bad people. It's okay to kill bad people because they're bad, and that's what good people do. Thank you.
Swipe right.
He's right wing.
Yes.
No. What? No. What? No. All right.
I am Mikanda. I'm a cleric. I spent many years researching the infinite library, which I finally found, all in a quest to free my son who's been captured by an evil vampire, Orogoth, on my home island of Red Rees, otherwise known as Red Rye.
Oh, yeah. So we decided to commit to Red Rees as the name. So,
Yes.
yeah. None of this Red Rise nonsense.
Never mind.
I thought it was
The cliffs rise red from the sea. But no. Redrees, they
read from the
Yes?
Sorry, I
don't
have
wanna
a
go
question,
there.
and I should have probably kept this to earlier. How old are you?
Apparently, I'm 71.
I've been calling you 50 this whole time.
Yes,
Are you 50 or 71?
I'm 50, but I think I look 71, so maybe to the
Okay.
outside eye, yes.
Yeah, I
Age.
saw you were 71 and I went, oh my gosh, I've just been poo-pooing your age this whole time. But
Oh, magic ages the body.
But also, he's been paying tax with blood for his entire life. So that's going to take a toll on the guy.
okay, so he's
It
50.
feels weirdly like everyone's watched the show for the first time and are trying to show that they know what's going on.
No, that's just Alice.
I'm sorry, as the person who read the Google Doc,
Yeah, you
Okay, let's
it
begin.
now says he's 71.
All right. And now for the recap.
Here we go.
In our previous episode, Randall Tumblewind made his first appearance, contacting Legacy Falconer and Iggy Kelderkoning when they were holed up at Legacy's apartment. He offered to help them bring down the corrupt forces that had taken control of the Watch of Samat. but he needed help. Iggy and Legacy directed him to Kinga's logbook, a book full of blackmail material that Kinga had kept on all the other conspirators. Randall went to go retrieve it and meet them later at the Chuckling Ogre. The party then reconvened, headed over there, and indeed, Randall had made good and brought the logbook with him. Meeting in a back room, they went over the material, shocked at the depth and detail that Kinga had kept. But they were interrupted by a thump on the door and the sound of something heavy sliding down it, and then blood seeping underneath. That is where you all are, in a small back room of the Chuckling Ogre. Green carpets, red blood. What would you like to do?
Head for the door.
All right, are you going to open the door?
Head for the window.
Draw my sword and head for the door.
All right.
Is there a window?
There's a window, I'm sure.
Oh my.
I'll pull the
All
door
right,
open.
you pull the door open. Standing in front of the door, holding a sword, dripping with blood, is a constable of the watch. He is smiling. You recognize this watch constable as Caleb. His smile does not reach his eyes. They are empty, blank.
Is there any evidence as to where the blood on his sword comes from, i.e. a body or a person who's injured
Yes.
nearby?
You see lying on the ground the considerable bulk of Devil Bones, the proprietor of the Chuckling Ogre.
Killed the Chuckling
Just
Ogre.
killed.
What are you doing?
I've been looking for you all. So good to find you here all together. He steps forward.
What does my divine sense tell me about this guy?
You sense evil.
Good enough for me, I
You
hit him with my
sense that
sword.
he is not a human.
Good enough for me, I hit him with
Oh,
my
that he's
sword.
not a human.
All right, roll your
roll
initiatives.
Okay.
So D20.
D20.
Oh man.
Oh,
Do we add anything?
Your initiative.
Yes, you add your dexterity.
Wait, no, dexterity.
All right. So, you see just past Caleb, two other watch officers. They do not ping on your divine sense, but they do look resolute, as though they are tough and hardened to this kind of fighting. They seem totally unsurprised at the dead body of Chuckle Devil Bones. Well then, let's get ready to roll. This is Combat, and this is Zarnia, Games and Geekery, Legends of Storm's Eye, our actual play D&D show. Please like and subscribe right now.
woo!
Oh yeah, woo. Oh yeah, that's what you were all waiting for. You
Yeah.
waited for the woo.
Yeah.
It's too late, because we're right in combat. All right, and I'm going to start with Pags. What was your number?
My number was 5.
5. That's
Boom.
going to be very low on the list.
That
All right.
would be.
17.
17. 17. You are up near the front of the line here with him just behind you.
Okay.
All right. 14. All right. Where are you, Glenda? 14.
20.
Iggy? 20.
Yo.
Right in front.
Top of the top. Top of the pot. Marty?
7.
7. Randall towards the back.
16 for me.
16 for you, ahead of Glenda. And Jack with a 12. Oh, it's right in the right spot there.
Hey.
All right. Iggy, the door has been yanked open. You see this smiling watch person, nothing behind the eyes. Thrastok's sword already moving. What do you do?
Does Iggy recognize Caleb? I mean, he's fairly well. You would know people from the watch.
I'm going to say no, because you didn't ping when Caleb's name came up in the previous episode.
Okay. Iggy draws his bow and goes as far back in the room as possible
Okay.
and goes, we shouldn't. No! And he's very hesitant to fire, and I'm going to hold my action until I'm definitely sure that this guy is going to try and kill us.
Okay.
I want to know what he's here for. I don't want to kill someone else now. Iggy's starting to killing is not as fun as it seems in the
I mean,
comic books.
like it sounds like you're overthinking it, and so is Iggy,
Yeah.
because there is a dead body right at this guy's feet, and a bloody sword in his hand.
Of someone you know and like.
Thrastok, what are you gonna do?
I hit him with my sword.
Haha.
He respects the watch.
I get 17 on the first attack.
17. That's what you need.
Okay, fantastic. I will cast Thunderous Smite.
Dang. Okay.
Boom. So that is an extra 2d6 thunder damage. And they have to make a DC 13 save or be knocked back 10 feet and go prone.
Okay. They, what did you say?
A DC 13 save.
Strength.
DC 13 strength save.
All right. With a nat 20, they pass.
Boom. Okay, cool. Let me roll damage as well.
Can you tell that he's not, he's not in his right mind? Like the way you kind of had him speaking, he feels like he's being.
His soul's been.
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
evil.
He's had an imperious curse put on him.
Maybe.
19 damage on the first hit.
All right. What is 19 slashing damage?
2d6 of it is thunder damage. Ooh, so 10 of it was thunder damage. And another 9 was slashing.
All right. As your sword slashes into him, you see it just doesn't sink as much as it goes. It goes into his shoulder. It goes a little bit further in, but it doesn't plow through like if it was normal.
Okay.
You can see that the slashing damage didn't. But then you channel your power. The thunderous smite flows through the sword and staggers him back. And you take 1 acid damage as black ichor splatters from his wound.
Okay. Second attack.
All right.
More. So I think this would hit as well. And this time I'll just make a regular hit. 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Okay, so that's going to be good. All right. Again, the wound just doesn't. The flesh, it tears through his armor, but it doesn't go sink in the flesh the way it should. And you're going to take another 3 acid damage as it splatters onto you.
All right, I will bark. If you're having any hesitation, he's literally bleeding acid. So
Do you have a magical weapon? Your sword is magical, right?
yes, this is the magical weapon that we picked up in the.
Okay, great. So it does not corrode.
Ooh, that's good.
All right, Iggy, hold your action.
I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to swing at Thrastok to.
Okay, cool.
Laddie, he's bleeding acid.
All right. Well, he's going to make his attack now.
He just killed the guy.
right.
But why?
Caleb swings with the sword, but his arm is almost dangling a little bit weirdly, and the sword is kind of like off your armor as you kind of deftly back. All right. So he's just attacked Thrastok. You're going to make your attack?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him.
All right, shoot
Very
him.
hesitantly. Last time we just randomly attacked someone that ended very badly for Iggy. That is an 18 to hit
18 hits.
with my bow. Do I get sneak attack because he's engaged?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 14 piercing damage.
14 piercing.
Ooh.
Okay. And how much sneak attack damage?
That's 14 altogether.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does sneak attack just become piercing?
Yeah, it's piercing.
Okay, cool. So that. And.
D20 plus 1.
Oh man, I'm retiring this D8. You take another 1 acid damage as the arrow slunks into Caleb's throat, splattering acid up at you.
Okay.
Caleb grins wider. Very disconcertingly. More wide than he should. Legacy,
Is
it's
he
your
human?
turn.
Is he a human?
He looks human
Okay.
until you
The acid comes out of his body.
Yeah, until the acid started coming out of his
Clearly
body.
not a human thing to do. Okay, I'm going to load up my paranoia pendant, which basically means that any of the enemies who see me get struck by fear. I'm not sure if those 3 guys in the back can see me.
Okay. You are over here at the far end.
Right. But it's fine. It's for later anyway. If they do see me, they... Cool.
Okay.
And then I want to cast Cloud of Daggers on the other side of the door. So just where... so not inside our room, outside
Okay.
the room.
You can do one of those as an action. Either the
Oh,
paranoia pendant,
Okay.
yeah,
Did
or
Okay, then I'm gonna do ignore the pendant. Cloud of daggers,
cloud of daggers, right there, right over Caleb. Just
including Caleb and beyond the door.
okay, cool. So dex save. Oh wait, no, it's not a dex save.
It's not dex save.
Just like when they start their turn in it, they'll get
Yeah.
blended. Fun.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Legacy, Glenda, your turn.
Quarterstaff.
You're going to move into contact then?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I probably shouldn't have because it's a 10.
Okay. 10 does not hit.
No, but I will flurry of blows
Flurry of blows. Do it.
with an 18
18 hits.
and 10 damage. And then I go again.
And that's bludgeoning, right?
Yes,
Great.
it is.
So you can see that this whack does like stagger him backward. It seems more effective than the piercing and the the piercing and the slashing, and it also does not splatter acid on anyone in contact.
Awesome. And I get 2 of them. So
If he staggers backwards, doesn't he stagger through the cloud of daggers as well?
I mean, I was just using colorful language. Yeah.
Lawyers.
Gotta watch your gotta watch.
That's
the
what you get when you
fine
have a
print.
lawyer at the table.
Also, this guy is just role playing a lawyer. Can you imagine when he was like if he
If he was
actually had a
actually
lawyer?
was a lawyer, this would be so bad.
13.
13 does not hit. Okay, good.
And I disengage.
Okay, disengage. Jack, do you disengage and step back, or do you just disengage?
I'm going to disengage and step back.
Okay. Iggy. Oh, no, Iggy, you've gone. It is now
Jack.
Glenda, Jack. Jack. What is Jack going to do? Oh, dear.
Whip.
Oh, Jack is going to
Whip it real good.
cast Entangle.
Ooh.
To keep them right there in that blender.
Because
Where is
Glenda's
Entangle?
involved, it's now a Glenda blender.
Yeah, no. Out the room, you're dealing with a blender. In the room, you're dealing with the blender.
Damn, why does she have so many spells?
She's a druid.
I'm thinking about buying a blender actually.
Panther, immediately.
No, blender. Right. Okay. Caleb. Fails.
Bullet.
2 minions. That's a 2, a 3, and a 4. Wow. For all of them. They are all entangled. They're restrained.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
In a blender.
Okay. So that's difficult terrain. It's also,
They're stuck in the.
and they're stuck in it. They're restrained. Okay. Which, because they're restrained, it means that all attacks have advantage on them.
Cool.
All right, this is going to be a short combat. The 2 bad guys are going to take their blender. Legacy.
Yeah.
How much?
How much blender damage?
It's 6d4. So 3, 5, 8, 11. That was 5, right? And 15.
15. Okay. Okay. They are getting shredded in there, and they're going to make their strength saves to try and break out. One of them breaks out. And rolls to the side out of the blender. The other one is still strapped in there, looking very unhappy, and trying to keep his sword up and just trying to swat these spinning daggers that are all around him away.
Cloud of daggers, baby.
Nice. Okay, Randall, it's your turn.
Where am I?
You are over here. So you're probably about 10 foot from the doorway.
10 foot from the doorway. How far am I from the guy that escaped the blend?
He has ducked. He's rolled away from the through. You can't see him through the door. He's basically rolled away from the doorway.
Also, you don't want to go through the blender yourself.
No.
You don't want to go through the blender.
I step forward and give him a volley of slingshots.
Okay, cool. Roll your attack. All right, and you have advantage on that?
19 plus 19 plus 6.
Definitely hits. And roll it again as well.
Just to see if you roll a 20.
If you roll a 20.
Oh,
10.
It's fine.
Okay, so that still hits. All right, so with your first one, I'll roll your damage with your d4.
So
The pyramid.
The
The
pyramid. guy.
pyramid, d4.
Yeah.
and add 3.
4.
4. And add 3, that's 7.
Okay, great. The stone clunks, smacking his face. All right. You want to roll your extra attack?
No.
Okay.
Wait, so he doesn't get any damage?
Just
No, he
7.
took damage.
Okay, but it just clunks.
Yeah, just
And-
clonked him.
okay.
I just didn't add too much colorful language because I didn't want Legacy to come at me.
I was asking a question. That's
There's no questions. All right.
So you don't want to take him down?
Actually, can I add Divine Smite to that?
You cannot. Only to melee attacks. So you can
Oh,
use that
right.
to your attacks with your whip, but not to your sling.
Sling.
So you can hit him with
Okay.
another slingshot.
Actually, let me hit him with another section.
Nice.
Do it.
Roll twice, take the higher number.
and
Roll again.
One more time.
You don't want that number.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
17.
Nice, it hits.
17 plus 6.
Yep.
Yeah, 23. So
23.
Ooh,
it's- Again,
4.
7 again.
7 again.
7 again. Very nice.
Is the 7 the damage I take?
You see
No,
He detects.
Okay, brilliant.
these two stones spin at speed. And you see his forehead, just like kind of caved in, his one eye bulging out slightly.
Is he still smiling?
He is still smiling.
Ugh.
Yeah, but now there's a little like drip of like black acid dripping down like his teeth. It's looking very horrible. All right, Randall, that was your turn. Makanda, your turn.
Cool. Guiding bolt.
Here we go.
Load this guy.
TKO time.
Cool. So that'll be 19.
19.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that definitely hits.
Cool. Excellent. So that's 4d6. But correct me if I'm here. It's a 4d6 plus 1d6 SL. So
That's
because of
good.
my spell level,
If you want to add an extra spell on top of that, an extra level, if you want to upcast it,
which I can do. I
you
think.
can do.
Yeah.
but he looks like he's.
There's no need.
Doesn't look like there's any need.
Oh, okay, cool. So, 2, 5, 8, 9.
9. 9 damage. Great. Your power, like your powerful rays of guiding light, just into him. And for a moment, nothing happens. And then the light just kind of eats away at his human skin, and just this column of black ooze, vaguely human-shaped, collapses into a pool and starts spreading out.
Oh.
And you can see Thrastock, it immediately kind of like, it's not just pooling, it's moving towards you.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Makanda, that was your turn.
That was me.
Iggy, your turn.
Freaked out at the black ooze oozing towards us. Iggy, I'm at the back of the room, right?
Yeah.
Iggy's going to try open the window.
All right. It is latched, but you can bash it open pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a bash. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can see that it kind of like had a little like lock basically to stop people from like jumping out in their bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I smack it open and try and get the window to open. Guys, we're gonna have to get out of here. The thing's flicking me out. Let's go. That's it.
All right. Are you gonna jump through the window?
What is on the other side of the window?
The street.
Just the street. No other. I'm
No?
not seeing any kind of.
All right. So as you stick your head out and you look up and down, you see a figure kind of looking at you from across the road. He has pale white hair and a black and silver robe. And he lifts up his finger.
It's Mintry, guys, it's Mintry's outside. Let's go. I'm gonna climb out the window.
Okay, you climb out the window. Damn it.
I'm gonna wait on the other side of the window and help whoever is on the other side.
Okay, cool.
Moontree, just wait there.
Didn't Moontree hit your guts the last time we saw him?
Is he pulling a zap sign at you again?
No, he's going like, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that's what he's doing.
Iggy's turn. Moontree's turn. All right.
So good to see you, Moontree.
Moontree steps forward towards you. Right up close, and he puts his hand out and punches you in the chest.
Hey, stop it.
Oh, you're not going to dodge.
I don't know if I can dodge.
Anyway, let's see. Your AC is so high.
Yeah.
All right,
Ring of
you
protection.
step back a little bit as he like at you.
What was that? What are you
Dark
doing?
energy like coming off his hand as he like lashes at you.
Is he not saying anything to me? What a dick.
Yeah, he's saying he's too busy chanting dark words of black magic.
I don't understand you, Moontree. You're being weird.
He looks real pissed off, and he kind of tries to kick your shin, but he tried to cast a spell, and you
I dodged it.
you dodged it. Dang it! All right, Thrastok, your turn.
How does switching weapons work? Is it a move equivalent action or
It's a
attack
free
action?
object interaction, so you can do it once per turn.
Okay, so I can spin the sword, resheath, warhammer off the back, since cutting things doesn't seem to be cutting it.
Oh!
And spin and make my attacks with my warhammer. First attack is 17.
17 hits.
Okay, fantastic. I will use my divine smite at this point, I think. Since we need to start getting some radiant damage in this, and I will use that as a level 2 divine smite.
Nice.
So,
Do you not need to be concerned about black ooze coming at you?
I'm a paladin.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like it's kind of part of the job. It's, you know,
Yeah.
so you're like day one, and then like here's
You're
undead,
using
here's some black
Warhammer
ooze, here's
on goop. You're hitting the goop.
yeah,
Okay.
stashing warhammer, but splattering it might work.
Nice.
And nothing can withstand divine radiance. Okay, so that is
I hope it doesn't hit me.
So the goop
double
gets
check
on
them
you.
against
I don't
right.
want
Okay,
to
so this is 3d8 of radiant damage. It gets an extra 1d8 against undead or fiends. Is he undead or a fiend?
Yeah, he's a fiend.
Sweet.
What does that mean?
It means that he's a creature from the plains of darkness.
Fantabulous. Plains of darkness.
Being
Nasty
reaped
place.
a being wrought of pure evil and malice and jelly.
Rot brew. Rot. It's rotting you.
Yeah,
Did you say Angeli?
What?
Did you say Angeli?
And jelly.
Yeah.
Like jelly.
How do you think goo gets made?
Yeah, like jelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Gelatinous.
It's a dark gelatinous mass.
Nice.
Not nice.
Oh, not nice.
Made from animal hooves.
All right. Damage.
Yeah, sorry, I'm nearly there.
It's so many.
There's
additions.
so many dice,
This
so many
is-
weapons.
This goo does not.
There's a
stand
lot going
chance.
on, you know, there's a
Okay.
lot going on. So it's 21 regular damage
power of
and
math.
9 crush and 9 bludgeoning damage. So 21 radiant damage and 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. You slam your hammer down. The light through it. You can see it sizzling away parts of the goop. Looks pretty effective. All right. That's your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
All right. And now the goop.
Sorry, I made one attack. I've got a second attack.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yes, which would also hit at 20. And this is just a regular little smitey smite, regular little punchy punch with my hammer. 7 bludgeoning damage.
Great.
Cool. That's my action.
Okay. The gel sets for a moment, and then out of it, like a pseudopod, just punches up at you. 21. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that was close.
Lawful evil DM.
Novel evil DM. All right, and you take 17 acid damage.
That's a lot of acid damage.
A lot of acid damage. No, indeed.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. All right, cool. Legacy, your turn.
I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm climbing out the window and following Iggy.
Righto.
Legacy, help me with Moontree. He's being a dick again.
Oh wait, is Moontree out here? I don't know where it's safe. Okay, I'm gonna come out.
So you're like in the window, just kind of half in, half out, like Moontree like glaring up at you.
Yeah,
You look around.
I think Moontree's less dangerous than evil black goop. So I jump out the window.
What if the goop follows you, man?
Well, he's gonna get all of you first. So, I mean,
He's using the get away from the bear strategy.
we're all in it together.
Who are these wonderful people who are helping you?
I mean,
We were on the case.
I'm
Now
gonna help.
there's-
I'm going to help Iggy. That's what I'm doing. He's alone out there. Yeah. So, and then for the actual action, I upload. I install paranoia pendant.
Okay.
So, if Moontree sees me, he's struck with fear.
Would that affect us? Would we also be struck with fear?
Only
No,
enemies.
only people who intend to hurt him.
Okay.
Which
Well, maybe.
Grasstock's like, ooh, Legacy's quite scary.
suddenly I'm feeling fearful.
Hey, oh, something odd about this guy. Something scary.
Jump
All right,
through the window.
Glenda.
So I think that now that I know that this is a magical thing, I feel that my powers are not very good at. So, and my darling boy has jumped out the window, so I'm going to also jump out the window.
All right. Do you want to say anything? Any last words to like Thrastalk?
Yes. You've got this. You've got this. You magical folk. You got this.
All right. Yeah, you head over here to the window.
I don't even have any like missile type things to like shoot or like, I'm all like hand-to-hand combat or a quarterstaff. I'm not risking acidic goo on my frail 71-year-old body when my sweet darling Iggy Pops has climbed out the window.
All right. So in the window, there are 3 people just standing like underneath the window. If you want, you can make an athletics check to try and like leap over them.
Yeah,
But,
that's fine.
yeah. All right. Roll it.
Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, acrobatics.
Okay, thank you. 16.
16. Okay, yeah, you managed to leap over to the side here and come down pretty gracefully. And yeah, if you want, you can make an attack on Moontree.
Has anyone attacked him yet?
No.
No.
But I remember what he did to us.
Mm-hmm.
I remember what he did to us.
Hit him.
Yeah, so
Knock him out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna already have a quarterstaff in my hand, and I'm just land with
Some blows.
with a 24.
Nice.
Oh, very much a hit.
Okay. And a 5.
Okay, the 5 damage.
Yeah, 5 damage.
All right, you like kind of like knock
I don't have
the
strong damage. I'm quite weak.
Okay, great. That's your turn.
Yes.
Okay, great. Jack is going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice of you.
Yeah,
Has it
that's
oozed
helpful.
out of its entangle, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's helpful, unlike running away.
I can't help. I can't cure anything.
Oh, do I not have a... Sorry, I didn't put a Jack on here. I'm going to make this Jack.
Frestock, it's a fatal funnel. Make it come out the window. We just wail on it as it leaks out the window.
It's already in a fatal funnel. The fatal funnel right here, the doorway that I'm hitting it in.
No, but it's too cramped in there. Also, Moontree.
Also, evil black goo. Just
You get back 10 hit points.
Oh, that is very nice. Why, thank you, lassie, I say.
It's okay.
no.
My Jack voice. Yeah. All right.
Is updating your LinkedIn and looking for a new job like a free action or a standard action, or just because Thrastalk needs to start making career moves? Yeah, because clearly this position is just not fitting the company culture, you know.
Yeah, not quite. All right, Jack, other bad guy. Roll your damage because he's still in the.
Oh yeah. 2, 6, 1, 3, 2, and 2. That's 8, 9, 12, 14, 16.
All right, this guy is just shredded.
It's just
And not
shredded.
not in a sexy Instagrammable way.
Yeah. Can I shout from outside? Just remember, I have helped. The Cloud of Daggers is doing a business.
You can't even see this. You just hear in the background like someone like going, I'm dead.
I'm
And
smart
now,
enough
when
to
they get shredded, is it like blood, or is it also more
It's
black
blood.
goo?
It's blood. Yeah.
So
Thank you, Legacy.
Although having the three of them all be the same would be cool.
Too late. He's dead.
Oh well. Plan doesn't count already. All right. That was Legacy's turn.
Yeah.
It's done now. Glenda. Wait, no. Where am
No,
I?
no, it was the bad guy after
Okay,
that.
the bad guy.
He's dead now. Dead.
This.
Randall.
Yeah.
Randall.
This other bad guy. You hear a smashing, and he drops down the other side of this window, staring at you. He looks like a real tough guy. He's a real tough fighter, but
Except
not.
he's feeling fearful right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. What's the DC?
12.
He is not.
Oh, damn.
He like kind of glares at you like.
What you trying to do?
No?
All right.
Not
So-
very scary.
That didn't work for you, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the bad guys. Randall, your turn. What are you gonna do?
What can I do to goo?
You can whip it. You can
Shield
smite it.
Yeah, you should shield of faith Thrastok if anything.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the closest.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to
Oh, cool. What does Shield of Faith do?
do. Shield of Faith, the shimmering shield appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range and grants it +2 bonus to
Oh,
its
nice.
AC. For
That's
the
very cool.
duration.
Thanks.
Useful.
You're almost unhittable. At this point, I'm going to have to crit.
Because I can't hit the goo, so
But he
makes
can.
sense.
you can hit the
Yeah,
goo
yeah.
for me.
You probably could hit the goo.
Yeah, from outside the window, you hear Glenda going, Randall, you also got this. I just don't know you. But
All right, Makanda.
Cool. Do you think goo is holdable? If I cast hold person on goo, will it stop?
It is not a person.
Ah,
All right. Oop. So it is not a person anymore. So
fantastic.
yeah.
Do we still have an advantage on the attack?
Yeah. No. Not
it's
anymore.
oozed
He's no
out of
longer
it.
Yeah, it
restrained.
oozed out of the.
Cool.
Yeah.
In that
He's
case,
unrestrainable.
guiding bolt. For that is 10.
Oh!
All right, you hit the goo. You hit the goo. Thanks, team accountant.
Okay. Boom.
I love dwarves.
5, 9, 11, no, 14, 16.
16 damage.
Take that ooze.
All right, very good. This ooze looks incredibly diminished. It's not lightning damage, right?
It is that guiding bolt.
That's not lightning damage.
Oh, let me check spell attack. Radiant damage.
Radiant
yeah.
damage, great, good. Not saying that lightning damage would have done anything to it.
Asking that specific question.
Great. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Great. Makanda, Iggy, your turn.
Iggy, Muntri, what are you doing? Stop it! Come, you're coming with us, and I'm gonna try and.
I'm not coming with you.
You're coming with us.
No, you're coming with me.
Where you want to take me?
I'm taking you to the Pain City.
I'm gonna take you to. I'm gonna fix you
I'm gonna punch
down.
your ticket to Pain Island.
You're gonna go on the train
Agony
to the place
Atoll.
where I'm gonna help you. Help,
you
help
are-
train.
Okay, this is the worst
And-
fighting language ever.
And I'm gonna knock him with my dagger. But
Knock him with your
Yeah, I'm gonna like on the
Okay.
group his snoot with my dagger.
Okay, Rupert Snoot.
The pommel.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
pommel. With the 25 to hit.
That hits him.
And that's a 7 damage to his
Okay.
face. I don't want to do that again, Muntri. Come with me. Come on. It'll be okay. We'll make you better again. Your parents, what will they say?
I'm sorry what they're gonna say. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill everyone. He says, clutching his broken nose, blood oozing down. But it is still elf blood.
Oh, okay. So he's not an acid creature.
Yes, all right. Iggy, that's your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Moontree looks like suddenly at being surrounded by all of you, and he and vanishes
No,
in a
Mooncake.
cloud of like ash that just kind of collapses on the ground and then away.
What?
I didn't do that.
What did you
He
do?
did that.
What is with the blade that you just hit him with?
I just hit him on the face. Like just as normal as a normal dagger.
How did
It's
it
really
take-
sharp. I didn't even use the
disappear?
sharp end. He just turned into dust.
Grassstock.
Okay, well, hopefully this problem leads as easily as that problem did. I'm going to attack the creature again. Okay, if it's, you said its armor class is 10.
10.
Okay, that's a hit. Cool, and I'm going to blow my second radiant smite. Another level 2 radiant smite, because we just need to.
So maybe
the
still
radiant
have Shield
damage.
of Faith because it's still
Yeah, so
working
if
for
it
the
hits,
duration,
yes.
so it's also +2.
To armor class, yeah, to my armor class, which is helpful. 9 plus 7. 16 radiant damage.
16 radiant damage.
And then the actual Warhammer is another 7 bludgeoning damage.
And that is enough damage. You bring your hammer down, the floorboards beneath shatter. And this ooze splatters like around, but as like the pieces are flying through the air, the radiant energy just kind of like devours. Just steaming floorboards that are remarkably much cleaner than the rest of the floor. Unfortunately
cleaning.
damaged terribly. All right, so that is that one out. There is one bad guy
That's
left
Moontree.
in the street. Moontree. Oh yeah.
Mooncree disappeared.
Luigi disappeared.
No, so, yeah.
Sneaky.
Sorry,
So-
there were 2 bad guys behind and 1 died. What happened? to
One
the other?
died. The other one jumped out the window.
Okay. Well, that's my attack. I'll turn and go to the window and sort of stick my head out of the window. My great hammer is still smoldering, and be like, "Ooze is dead. What's happening here?"
Come outside. We've got to get out of here.
Moontree's disappeared.
Moontree was here.
Legacy, your turn.
Yeah, I want to cast Hold Person on that dude.
Okay.
So
With a +2 to a 14, he passes.
just
All right.
yeah, then I move a little bit away from him, behind Iggy.
Wait, what's happening?
It's fine. You've got this.
All right. No, you're already behind Iggy, so
Okay.
it's fine. All right. Legacy, Glenda.
Okay, here I come with my quarterstaff. Well, you know what? I'm going to come in with an unarmed. No, I'm going to come in with a quarterstaff, which I should not have because I have a 9, and I'm changing my dice because I'm going to use another key point to do flurry of blows. Good dice with a 24.
That hits.
Yes, and 9 damage.
9 damage. Very good.
And 7 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, so that's my turn, and then I disengage and step back behind Iggy. Jokes, no, I just step back.
All right. You're gonna pay for that, lady. I am a constable of the watch, and you're gonna go to jail. If something worse doesn't happen to you on the way. And he spins his sword.
Boy,
Yeah.
I wish you'd
Oh.
spoken to me earlier because, man, I wouldn't hit that, I would tap that.
All right.
Are we interrupting something? Because
Jack leaps through the window. And gives you all encouragement. Is anyone hurt? She's like, is anyone hurt? Is everyone fine? I can help you. Nope. Okay.
But okay.
You still hurt. All right. Bomb of Moonshade. And Bomb of the Summer Court. You get 5 more hit points back.
yes.
All right. And with that, it is the bad guy's turn. He's becoming further and further outnumbered.
Cool. If anyone takes him out, don't kill him. We need to question this guy.
Stop! Stop hitting on me. I don't like it. I'm meant to be scary. I'm a scary guy.
You're a scary guy.
I'm a scary. Stop! Don't say it like that. It's really scary.
Oh, I'm scared.
I've killed people.
I've been a bad girl.
I mean, no, I'm the bad guy. You
Yeah.
can't. What are you doing? I don't. I don't get this. I don't understand.
I may not have high charisma, but boy, I'm gonna blow your mind.
I'm getting out of here. And he turns and runs.
No, get away!
Whose turn is it?
Catch up!
Randall, it's your turn.
Whip him.
Randall jumps out the window and uses his whip to bind the enemy.
All right, you need to get within 10 foot. Fortunately, you have feline agility,
I do.
which
Randall.
means you can go like double speed one turn.
Right.
You can easily catch up to this guy with your feline agility and then whip him. You need to roll your attack.
13
Plus
plus,
to hit.
plus 6.
That's a 19.
18, yeah.
Yep, that very much hits. Are you trying to restrain him? You're trying to trip him.
Restrain him.
Okay. You throw out your whip and yank him.
Yes, hey.
And you are out of combat with this guy restrained. I'm not going to carry on with this combat situation. It's all pretty clear that you have won this round. All right, you have this guy restrained. What are the rest of you going to do? So, Makanda and Brastock are still inside the room in the inn. There's just started to be sounds of alarm inside as the body is discovered and the spinning blades kind of fall to the ground and disintegrate. All right, you're out in the street. This is...
Dim? I'm still in the book room.
You're still in the room.
I'm not going out the window.
Okay, so people who are still in the green room are Makanda and Thrastock. Out in the street, this is late afternoon by this stage. It's been a pretty long day. You started in the morning when you executed someone. You ran over, stopped the fire, and then liaised with some cops, and eventually, led all the way back to the Chuckling Ogre in the late afternoon. There are people outside, kind of in a panic. They've just seen someone disappear into smoke. They've seen a whip-wielding, hyper-fast tabaxi. So there's a little bit of chaos on the streets, and people are starting to yell. Inside the Chuckling Ogre, there also is noise breaking out as the patrons and the rest of the staff have found the shredded dead body of at least one watchman and also of Chuckle Devilbones, the proprietor, the beloved proprietor of the inn.
Indeed. Which is so smarted this ooze, looked out the window, go back to the door, pick up Chuckle Devilbones' body, walk out into the common room with his body in my arms, lay him down on the table, knocks him ale side and lay him down on the table. Corrupt watchmen have murdered Chuckle Devilbones. They came here and they killed him in cold blood.
So as you whip him, as you lift him up, the patrons kind of they're rabble, but they kind of stepping back. They can feel your presence, your charisma kind of coming off you, and they're waiting to hear what you have to say. Roll persuasion.
Sure thing.
What is the Rastock doing? Why isn't he getting out of here?
Right. He's making a speech.
He's being bold.
I get 12.
Okay. Cool. Hit me with what you're going to say.
Folks, the corrupt watch members have murdered Chuckle Devilbones. They killed him. They came here and they killed him in cold blood so they could get to us because we know the truth. We're going to have to leave on the trail of justice. But fellas, if the watch comes back, you know what to do. Give them what for. We won't stand for this.
Yeah, we won't stand for this. Someone slams the table. You're probably about 6 out of 10 of the patrons. That's the ratio. Are with you 100%. The others kind of a little bit shifty. You see some of them just kind of melting away into the shadows. I'm just going to mind my own business. But the general gist of the crowd is that they are on your side. One of them says, "Hell, we should go to the watch house. We should tear it down." Yeah.
So I rouse the crowd up and then I leave on the trail of justice.
Right. And a whole bunch of pirates, ne'er-do-wells, and various merchants with ties to the underworld kind of following after you.
The watch house! I shout. And
The watch house!
All to the watch
You guys
house.
in the streets, you're looking at the bystanders all milling around, and then from the main doors to the Chuckling Ogre, crash open, Thrastock like going full bed. Behind him, you can see that several of the people have lifted up, hoisted the body of Chuckle Devilbones like onto their shoulders, blood oozing down, chanting that the watch has done this. Someone else is dragging the body of like the watch officer. Another person has found like the empty uniform of
Dull. Not Dull.
of Caleb,
Caleb.
That they've brought along with them as well. So all told, there are roughly about maybe 10 or 12 people, and I'm going to have you roll again, like your persuasion as you keep on going. But you're heading straight to the watch house.
Yeah. I want to try and urge them on to the watch house.
Oh no.
Do
Why?
I get advantage or anything else?
Extraordinary.
All right. What are you all going to do as you see?
Thrastock,
this-
what are you doing?
What are you?
It's time to confront evil.
We're trying to keep a low profile. You're shouting at the top
I
of your
agree. It
lungs.
is time to confront evil.
There are so
It's my
few of
purpose.
us, and so many of them.
Long live the rebellion. I'm
is
with
happening?
Thrastock on this one.
By the hidden hand, we shall do it. Yeah.
Indeed.
Take to
It's a
the
vaccine
streets.
after my own heart.
So, are you just
see.
dragging that watchman with you?
He's coming with me.
Are we not going to question him? Okay, we're just going to.
He's like, oh no, what are you doing? No, leave me with the lady. As you start filming this thing.
Oh, you did want to.
Oh,
What do you get?
beautiful. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Samat has been simmering for a long time. The watch has been corrupt. They've been taking more and more liberties. The Gutterkin, a widespread group with fingers in all the pies, widely spread and mostly tolerated, or even, they form part of the city's culture, have been disappearing, have been whispered rumors about the crunch down on the watch. Now is a time when that simmer has just boiled over. With the death of a beloved local character at a beloved local tavern, tension has boiled over.
I think you should hide.
I am the person when there's a political uprising, you're going to need someone with the most persuasion available.
But you're
to
like
be
a wanted man, like if you walk around the streets.
wanted by the corrupt watch, which makes
point.
me.
Yeah,
a
that's
hero.
right. He defended
we're
me when I stole that rabbit. I mean, when I allegedly stole that rabbit.
I help that person. The judge. Can I start shouting at the people as well?
Yeah.
It's not just the watch. The judges, we know for a fact, are also corrupt. We have proof.
We have evidence.
It goes all the way to the top. It's not just the constables. It's the majors and the generals and people that aren't even from this island are in control of all of your lives. And I think, like my good friend says there, no more!
Roll your persuasion.
D20, right?
Yes.
Plus persuasion.
25.
25.
Whoa. That's a lot of persuasion.
Powerful. All right.
Oh, I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm dying.
I was convinced at the beginning.
No, really.
I'm
The
really.
streets fill up with people. It is boiling over. The watchmen who were coming like the other way drop their weapons and run. Some of them get like lightly beaten, and pulled up and dragged along.
Can we
you-
add that Les Miserables, like, do you hear the people sing?
We will very much get sued, so no. But a similar stirring tune. The watchman along with you, the uniform that Randall is wearing, and the fact that he is dragging someone allows him a little bit of time to speak for the watchmen who are willing to join his cause. He knows who is who. Is that right?
That's right. All of you watchmen, hear my call.
And the call goes out.
corrupt-
You start seeing watchmen with little with blue bandanas tied to their arm, a prearranged signal to mark who knows who is in on the revolution. You march to the very steps of the watch house itself. In front of you, a line of 10 guardsmen. They look nervous, looking between each other, By this stage, the mob has grown to 300 people.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
That's what a natural 20 and a very charismatic 25 will get you.
I'm not great at math, but I think we've got more people.
All right. They look very nervous. They don't know what to do, hugely outnumbered. What do you like to do, Thrastok?
I step forward. Lads, if you're in on the corruption, then by all means we can fight. But if you aren't, you'll step aside your weapons and you'll drop your weapons, step aside and let us in.
Yeah, let us into the watch house. Yeah, tear them down. Oh, hang them all.
Yeah,
some of them are good. No, we should be. Approach to this all. Roll your intimidation.
Okay,
with
cool.
advantage because you have 300 people at your back.
Yes. 18.
Okay. They drop their pikes one by one. One or two of them kind of like scatter. Some of them throw their hands up and step forward, kind of like, just take me in, I surrender. And you take the watch house.
Great.
I message, like in the crowd, Iggy can't get through, and I send a message to Thrastok, talking to my local copper wire. Thrastok, what are you going to do when you get inside?
Look for the person in charge and kill him.
Oh.
I'm near Thrastok because we're kind of co-leaders of this revolution.
You're just sticking close to
I've
him.
kind of co-opted. Did I just hear you say you're going to kill? We can't kill the leader.
Why not? I hear
Because
if you
it's
hit people
big-
in the head with the hammer.
This
they
is
stop
bigger
living.
than just the watch. We need to go. We need to use that person to get to the
top.
real top.
All right, but killing is plan B, all right?
Deal.
Right, let's find him. Where's
Randall,
the leader?
Do you have strong opinions on this?
We need justice. We can't just kill him. We need to use him as an example for all the watch. In fact, we need to shut down the watch permanently.
By just going on a killing spree of watchmen.
That seems a bit much, but I think we definitely need to kill anyone who's corrupt. But let's get in there and find out who we can find. We burst in,
Fair enough.
seize the watch. Is there anyone in charge aside from those 10 watchmen?
So the watch house is attached to the magistrates' courts, the jail system, all one larger complex.
Is the watch house one of many watch houses, or is this the watch house?
There are some little like watch towers like further out, but Samat is not a huge city. It has one major watch house that most things go on at. This is it. As you kind of go through, watch officers are either siding up, joining up with Randall as he gives them a nod, as the blue bands start spreading, or fall back, and they keep on falling back towards the magistrates' rooms.
Okay.
Until finally you burst into the main magistrate's office. And you see at the far end a gnome in a very ostentatious judge's wig. Two bailiffs nervously looking at each other. The gnome scribbling, sentencing, scribbling. Come again another day. Come again. I'm very busy. I have a lot of justice to mete out.
Oh, we've got justice to mete out, all right, I say, as I trudge down the long room with the crowd at my back, trailing my great hammer.
It is you, then. They call you Thrastok, is that right?
That is indeed what they call me.
A paladin of vengeance?
Indeed.
And you are seeking vengeance for whom?
I turn and point dramatically to the body of Chuckling Ogre. Vengeance or justice for him and for all the others who've been killed by the corrupt watchmen. This has gone on too long, and now it's a time for reckoning.
He looks side to side and he's like, I agree. I will sentence all the watchmen to death. All the corrupt watchmen will be put to death. There, you have your vengeance.
Excellent.
Do we know his name? Does he have like a name tag or something?
Like a plaque in front of him.
You know who it is. It's Funungus.
Oh. Wait.
Yes.
We need to stop.
We
You
saw
can't
this
trust
name
this-
in the book.
Yep.
Do you recognize me?
What book?
Magistrate Funungus?
Yes.
Why are
that's
you
your real
hanging
name.
out with this jumped-up little twerp?
You mean this little twerp that took you on every single day in the courtroom where you illegally sent little kids?
I am the law. He
You
slams
are
his
not-
little hand
We
down.
have evidence.
Evidence. Evidence.
This book is evidence.
Well then, you have it all figured out, don't you?
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. Fast talk.
He snaps his fingers. Behind you, the door slams.
How many people are in the room with
Yeah,
us?
are we
Like,
there?
the crowd's been following us.
Yeah, I've been following.
They've
him.
been like following, but they're, like, you guys are.
I'm at the back of the room, like
You're
trying
at
to
the
get
back of the
through.
room. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a. Let's roll a d20, and that's how many people are in there. There are 4.
There are 4 people.
The door's like just behind you. One person crushed by them. Splattered.
Amy!
Poor Amy.
All right then.
Wait, so which of us are in here?
I'm gonna say they're all the rest of you.
Us plus 4.
Just with 4
yeah,
extra
Plus
people.
4.
Yeah. And a half. It's not funny. It's very cool.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
sorry.
Amy.
It's rough when you
It's
go.
Amy.
It's just Ames.
Yeah, it's A.
He snaps his fingers. The door slam closed on the mob. You hear them like banging on the doors outside. What do you want?
How many people are in the room with us? Just him, 2 bailiffs, and our people.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any reason not just to hit him in the face, guys? Because you've been very on this whole talky thing, and I don't see why you don't just kill him.
On
Who
my
are you
end,
working
this,
with?
Yeah.
We need to question him.
We need to know who you're working with, who is really in charge of all of this, because I know it's not you.
Is that what you want? You just want information?
I want information, and I want you to go away forever. And you can choose to either give us information and go away forever, or I could just let my good friend Thrastok here deal with you. And it seems like you know what Thrastok is capable of.
Wow.
And young legacy Falconer, what do you think I got out of all of this?
Power, money. What does anyone else want out of all of this?
That's right, legacy. Power. But not the power that you were even thinking of. He stands up, steps forward onto the top of his desk. He has his gavel in his hand and he goes, Legacy Falconer, I find you in contempt! And he like lifts up his gavel, and as he does, it goes to a huge size, extending into this powerful battle maul. And he swings down, and that's where we're going to end our session. All right. Nice. Thank you for joining us for this revolutionary episode of Legends of Storm's Eye.
Woo!
Woo! All right, like, subscribe, share, and we will be back shortly. Oh, I've also got to say thank you to Zootee Studios and to Special Effects Media South Africa and also the National Arts Council of South Africa. What else do I need to thank? Anyone?
Us.
Do you want to thank someone?
I'd love to thank us all for coming together yet again to make another beautiful episode.
Great, my booyah.
I'm looking to buy a blender, so if there are any blender companies who want to do a paid, we can just...
Hook us up. Yeah, okay, great.
Bullet.
Yep. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my parents who have supported me my whole life to get to this point. This is for you.
Oh,
That's wonderful. All right. Yeah.
Thanks, Marty, for joining us.
oh yeah.
Marty?
See you on the next one.
Yeah, thank you, Marty.
Yeah.
And poor Amy, we will miss her. Let's just have a moment of silence, a couple of seconds.
Yeah, if only Funungus had missed her.
Oh!
With the door.
Hey.
Sorry, why am I cruel? And, all right, Terrence.
And I'd like to thank the original writers of the Magna Carta, on which most of our laws are now derived.
Oh wow.
Hi, Natalie.
Enjoy London, Natalie.
All right. See you later. Bye. Bye. Okay.
All right.